of people have myths of what they believe church is right now and is today, and I feel a lot of times people don't get out there and actually check it out. You know, a lot of times they're just like, oh, that's church, I don't want to, yeah, that's not me.
I think that people have negative ideas of themselves and they don't want to be brought down further. Like the idea of going on Sundays and being made to feel worse about who you are is really, nobody wants to feel worse than they already feel if they feel like they're doing something wrong. Sometimes I think they don't see hope in church, they see it more as
guilt-ridden.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went through a divorce and I was, not that I was relying on those people but there just wasn't, it was just a lack of, I thought was where the church should be. Because I needed them really bad right then, and I felt like everybody kind of like dropped me. So that was difficult. I expected, you know, I'd gone to church since I was a little kid, and you know, so you build relationships and you know each other really well, and yeah, as soon as things came out that they didn't want to hear, that was it for me, and that was painful. People can get pretty judgmental, and yeah, that's
hard.
That's tough. I knew that churches weren't that way everywhere, and I knew that that's really not the way it's supposed to be. And
I think it made us more aware looking for a church
for sure.
As a couple.
Yeah.
That we wanted to find a church that was honest in their intentions of.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody says, oh, we're going to leave you on the side of the road. So I don't think that that's.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe.
We were looking for.
Yeah.
And we're upfront with ourselves in looking for that. We started coming to this church when they did a great series, and it really spoke to us where we were at in our lives. We weren't married yet, and we made some changes in our lifestyle. And spoke with some of the ministry leaders in the church and was really amazed at their level of compassion and understanding and guidance and where we were at, and then we were able to make changes, and then I was able to be baptized here, and that was an amazing experience, and really moving forward from where I was in life to where I really feel like God is leading me and us. And
I've been able to put down some of those barriers that I had and can be completely open and honest, I feel, with the people that we're engaged with. And
who you are and where you're at.
And you know, they realize that I'm not that perfect person, and
they still love you.
Yeah, they still love me, which is cool. And yeah, it's just have a lot of opportunities to have friends, and I'm not a social person, so I'm not really all about that, but I do, it's amazing how many people are just, I don't know, just there for you, you know. It's cool.
Our church does a great job of explaining that it's not just a Sunday gig, and that there is stuff going on all week long to get you involved in the different ministries or the different, you don't have to have everything be a gift that God gave you. And I love that they say that, because there are so many things that aren't, but there are so many opportunities to make a difference, to do the work that the Lord wants you to do, and
grow. And then that's the awesome part. And we all are not in the same spot, and that's acknowledging that and just being able to work towards a greater goal is awesome. And without that, I think life is good, I'm sure, for a lot of people. It's just, you just feel like you're always missing something, you know, and I think that that's the way a lot of people feel, and that's why they're not content, and they are continually looking for other things to satisfy themselves. And I think that, by having a church body or having a church that we love, it really, I mean, that's kind of the first, get your priorities in the right order. And when you do that, amazing things happen. Things just work out that you don't really expect to work out. So.
Doesn't mean life's perfect.
No.
But even when it's not perfect, it's not just you.
Nope. Right.
And that's great.
And you realize that there is a bigger picture, and there's a bigger plan, and you're just a small part of that plan, and to be a small part of anything that's really big like that is really cool.